Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are finally on the last day of the Eevee Week 2024 event, and hopefully we're going to find something pretty nice, but we are going to start off with a small ingredient ticket for going to bed on time, and we're going to grab our 200 sleep points as well, and that's going to put us at 6,511. It's getting kind of close to the end of the month. I need to start looking at the shop, but not today. For now, we're just going to grab our daily lottery, and we're going to move on and see if we can get anything interesting. A biscuit is good. I feel like I haven't gotten just a Poke Biscuit in a while, but also now that I say that, probably got one like 3 days ago and I just don't remember it. That would be about me. Anyway, let's jump into this sleep report. Let's see what we get. Hopefully something nice. We did use, I believe it was an Eevee incense last night. So we're definitely going to see one of those. Maybe it'll be shiny if we're lucky. 8 hours, 31 minutes of sleep. I'm timing these perfectly the last 2 days. Just love it. Anyway, snoozing type for sure. That's definitely going to happen. Yep. Skewed towards the snoozing. And that also should give us like, what, 80 something million drowsy power? Maybe by now? I forget. 70 at least. Yep. 83 point, almost 83.3 million. Not bad at all. Good mix of sleep styles. Plus we got the incense, so that'll be good. And hopefully something nice. I see a Wobbuffet, a Mareep, Swablu. We have plenty Swablu. We don't need that one anymore. Let's see. Umbreon again. Eevee. No shinies. That is very unfortunate. So we got Eevee, Haunter, Wobbuffet, Mareep, Swablu, Umbreon, and Raticate. But I believe that also is 2 sleep styles that are new. Okay. So what we got? Ooh, Flareon and Espeon. Nice, adding some new sleep styles. That Eevee week is definitely paying off. Unfortunately, yet again, neither shiny. I actually don't recall if the shiny odds were also for the Eeveelutions or just for Eevee. I haven't checked that in a hot minute, mainly because we're just looking for Eevee anyway. But yeah, no shinies at all in a long time. I know I keep saying it, but it just feels like forever since I got a shiny last. But 2 new sleep styles is 2 new sleep styles. That means whenever we do get that new island, we're that much closer to having it unlocked. All right. Let's see what our total is. We should have a decent amount of dream shards today. There's gonna be a hungry Espeon. Hungry Haunter. That's good. Okay. I mean, it's good, but it's not what we wanted. We do have one Pokemon that we for sure want to catch, and that's probably going to be the only one that we try to catch, I think. Outside of just feeding the one biscuit to the hungry Pokemon, just to see if we get the crit cap, you know? If we got some extra biscuits, which we do, might as well just see what we can get. I have already caught a Haunter. Cool, no worries. Didn't get it there. Maybe we'll get it on the Espeon, which will be kind of sad because we already have a very good Espeon. I was trying to catch one in the past, apparently. Looks like, yeah, it looks like I fed a bonus biscuit to a hungry one in the past. All right, no crit cap there either. Okay, well, not much else here to really worry about. You know what though? Honestly, let's just go ahead and add this one. We'll go ahead and catch it. We've already fed it. We might as well. Might as well. And then we'll wrap it up after that. And maybe we have a new candidate for the Swablu army at the very least, because I'm pretty sure this Eevee is not going to be our good friend. All right. 2 Pokemon. Not a bad day. Actually pretty good, especially depending on how these dream shards go. I feel like we're probably going to get at least 10k or maybe around 10k, hopefully. Candy wise, yeah, more Eevee candy it looks like. Sending out a ton of Eevee candy this week. I don't want to hear anyone complain about not having enough Eevee candy after this. Oh man, of course I kid. We can never have enough Eevee candy. Ooh, yes, about 12,500 dream shards. Yeah, we can never have enough Eevee candy because there's always going to be another one that we need to evolve. Level 14 and quiet. I don't think that's super great. Milk, and sausage. All right, well, how are these sub skills going to treat us? Let's go ahead and click 40 plus friendship level. How's this gonna treat? Ooh, bad. Maybe. These could be really good bonuses to have, but it just depends on how good everything else is. It would have to be perfect. Skill trigger, helping speed. I mean, that's on the right track. Berry finding. It's on the right track. Quiet, though, is ingredient finding. That's what I was thinking. That's not what we want to see. Okay, well, and XP gains down. Okay, well, not what we wanted to see. Odds of catching a better one are very high. Very high. Honestly, before I got to the nature, I was thinking maybe this would be a good Jolteon, just because, I mean, yeah, berry finding is nice, but the other bonuses are nice to have. Dream Shard bonus and Sleep XP bonus. And it does get berry finding in 2.5 years from now. So maybe it would be a good Jolteon, just because I don't really want to waste these two sub skills here. Dream Shard bonus and Sleep XP bonus on a single Pokemon is kind of nice. But I really don't like the rest of it. I mean, getting Skill Trigger S at level 50 and Helping Speed at level 75 are also very nice, considering the first two are guaranteed gold, so they couldn't be any earlier. But I don't know, man. I think I'm just getting tunnel visioned on the two sub skills, and I'm really just trying to make it work, and really it's just not that great. Yeah. I mean, 28%, 32% chance, 48% chance to catch a better one. As much as I want to try to make this work, I think I really am just getting tunnel visioned on it. And it's important to make sure that we don't do that. Definitely don't want to get tunnel visioned on something and invest in it and spend resources that are finite for something that's not really going to help out the most. Dream Shard and Sleep XP bonus are both very good to have, but there are better Pokemon to have it on. So I think this one's just going to go live with the professor, and we're going to move on. Maybe get a new Swablu candidate, Swablu Army candidate, and we'll see. We got a level 15 in Sassy. Uh-oh. Got a sassy little Swablu. All right, where you at? There you are. Not berry finding at level 10, but triple eggs. Can't find a Delibird with triple eggs, but I can get everything else with triple eggs. All right, well, let's see. 3 gold skills to start off with. Okay. Energy recovery bonus, Sleep XP bonus, Dream Shard bonus. Okay, well, you know, it really wants me to work with Dream Shard and Sleep XP bonus, apparently, with Helping Speed M and Inventory up. Oh, man. And then Sassy is, of course, main skill chance up and XP gains down. What is up with this? What is up with this XP gains down? That's not at all what we want to see. At all. Not even a little bit. Friendship level 10 plus. Calculate. Let's see. With this one being above friendship level 10, only the first sub skill is guaranteed gold. So, I mean, maybe there's a better one. There's definitely better out there. Look at that. 36%, 55%, 56%, 57%. I mean, we can definitely find better. So we're just going to have to keep looking. We already have a very strong Swablu army, so getting one that's not great is not the end of the world for us. It is what it is. You know what? Maybe the game is trying to tell me something by both of these having Sleep XP bonus and Dream Shard bonus. Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. And what it's trying to tell me is, don't get tunnel visioned on Sleep XP bonus and Dream Shard bonus, because I really want to. I really want to make this work because it seems like a good thing to have, but it's a very niche thing and there are better Pokemon to have it on. So since this one has decided to run a lot slower than the last, I'm going to go ahead and let this one run in the background while we finish up and move on. And yeah, 2 new friends for the professor. Yet again, 2 new Pokemon that Not working out. Not working out for us. Anyway, we did get another 201 sneaky snacking, and we also do not have any new news, but maintenance is tomorrow, so be ready for that. Make sure to double check for your local time just in case it happens before my next video comes out for you. Also, community reports, we've got 21 of them. That's very low. I only got 13 last night when I checked, and only 3 of them doubled up. So actually, I say only 3 out of 13 is about 25%. That's close enough. With 21 reports, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that doubled up. Very good. A full third. Nice. Not bad at all. All right. Well, no new medals either, but that does mean that we can jump into breakfast and hope that things worked out. I do know we have enough leaks for breakfast at least. Looks like we got a decent amount there. Maybe not as many as I thought. I thought at least 10 of them, but nope. An unfamiliar face, I'm sure, for most of you. Kangaskhan is on the team because I wanted to make sure we had enough ginger because I oopsied and forgot to swap in my Pupitar. That's the one. Forgot to swap in Pupitar until a little bit later in the evening, and so I wanted to make sure we had a bunch of ginger coming in. That looks like almost all that we needed for breakfast. So maybe, where are you? There you are. Maybe with Pupitar's ginger that it brings in, that will be all that we need. Definitely, we're set. How much ginger is that? 22. Yeah, that was enough on its own. Didn't even need Kangaskhan, but better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Only 1 skill trigger from Dedenne, but that does put us at a, I believe, 40% extra tasty chance at the moment, if I remember correctly. And you, who have been performing miserably today, is your last day to actually show up to work, and you're already starting off pretty bad with only a single skill trigger, but at least it was a stockpile to 6. Maybe we can at least end the week. You know what? I don't know, man. If it gets to like stockpile 8 or 9, I might just stop collecting from Drifblim, save it for next week. Matter of fact, yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. If he gets up to stockpile 8, I'll stop collecting from him. I'll collect from him tomorrow morning, and then we'll take him off the team. I've said it a bunch of times this week. I have not been happy with the performance of Drifblim. It has definitely underperformed even this week with a 1.5 times main skill chance. It has underperformed ever since I put it on the team, and especially this week when it has a boost to help it out. It's still underperforming from what I expected it to do, and not only that, but we did make the comparison with Dedenne that as long as Dedenne can average 1 extra tasty a day, it is far and away outpacing Drifblim, and the only way Drifblim wins that competition is if you get a stockpile 10 every other day. But as you've seen over these last few weeks, I've only gotten 2 stockpile 10s in 3 weeks, and we need to get it every other day in order for it to outpace what Dedenne can do with extra tasties. So Drifblim is gonna be a Pokemon I am gonna be glad to take off the team and put Dedenne back on the team. I miss Dedenne. I want to hunt for a better one still. Again, mine is suboptimal, and it was already getting me an average of 1 extra tasty a day around there. It's not exactly 1 a day. It's like 0.9 or something like that, but close enough that it's essentially 1 a day. So I will be ready to get Dedenne back on the team, hunt for a better one that could maybe get us closer to 2 extra tasties a day, maybe 1.5. That would be really good. At that point, there's no competition. Drifblim flat out loses. But I'm just tired of Drifblim, to be honest with you. I'm tired of it. I want to move it off the team. I really thought about moving it off the team yesterday because I was like, oh, the week's almost over. I'll just get rid of it. But stuck it out. I said I was going to give it all the way through the end of the Eevee week. That's what I'm going to do. Even though I'm suffering through it. But we're here, and it's almost over. Anyway, that small tangent aside, let's get into breakfast. Let's make this Zing Zap Cola and see what's gonna go on here. Let's throw in these mushrooms, and we've got plenty of herbs. 132 pot space. Very nice indeed. 10 more, and we can definitely throw in some of that corn. All right. So let's go ahead and get this done. And let's see where we're at. I forgot to check the extra tasty chance, but we got it. And that's the important part. We got the extra tasty. That means 155,746. It's a lot of levels for this Zing Zap Spiced Cola, and this Swablu is still calculating, so that's fun. Zing Zap Spiced Cola, almost to level 32, just that close. All right, and where does that put our Snorlax? Hopefully Master 13 or 14. It should definitely be 13. Let's see, because we do want to use that Sylveon incense tonight. Oh yeah, definitely 13. Almost to 14. About 4/5 of the way to 14, so pretty good. We're in a very good spot. I think a million. And we only needed 70-something million drowsy power for Sylveon. Yeah, we're gonna look for that Sylveon tonight. There it is. So we're gonna put the Sylveon incense on. With any luck, it will be shiny. With any luck. Finally, PR41 on that Swablu. Kind of figured. So nothing surprising there. But the reason I wanted to wait is because I want to go make sure we keep track of this. Zing Zap Spice Cola all the way up to 30. Ooh, nope, not 32, 31. Almost 32. There we go. Still quite a ways behind the Flower Gift Macarons, but let's see. At what point does it catch up? At level 40? Nope. Getting close though. 45, 6, 7. At level 47, it outpaces Macarons, which are only 3 levels off of the level cap at the moment. So, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right. That out of the way. Now that I've done that, we can go ahead and switch back to the normal stuff. We are going to look for that Sylveon tonight. We're going to get that incense up and running. Dedenne, I was hoping that was another extra tasty chance, but no, it was not. Anyway, we no longer need Kangaskhan on the team. We can go ahead and swap them out. We're also going to get Gardevoir on the team. I'd like to leave Dedenne on the team just to stock up extra tasty chances, but unfortunately, they do not carry over to next week. So, not going to do that. Skill Trigger M, Skill Trigger S. Honestly, so I was saying that if we get to stockpile 8, I'll keep Drifblim on the team, but if Drifblim spits up before that, I will probably swap it out tonight before I go to bed. Let Dedenne get some skill triggers overnight, and we can start the week off with some extra tasty chances. Speaking of next week, I don't even know where I'm going. I haven't even thought about it. I've just been trying to get through this week. So, yeah, any ideas on where we should go? Hunting down another Dedenne does sound fun, so maybe OGPP, but not entirely sure. Like I said, hadn't thought about it at all. But let's get Gardevoir on the team. How are we doing on leaks? That's what we need to check. I'm pretty sure we have enough for lunch. But we do. No, we don't. We almost do. We have enough of everything else for lunch. Not dinner, though. Do we want to make dinner? Honestly, I don't think we do. Do we even want to make lunch? I mean, we kind of got to the point I wanted to get to where we could use the Sylveon incense. We weren't trying to push a record this week. So, honestly, I'm kind of happy with it. I think I'm probably just gonna go grocery shopping today. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what? Let's make sure that we collect from Gardevoir just in case that was a skill trigger. No, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go grocery shopping. I don't think I'm gonna make lunch or dinner today. We're to the point we wanted to be. Just gonna get some stuff together for next week. To that end, we need to make sure we got plenty of sausage, and we also want to make sure we got plenty of. Let's swap you out. I'm gonna get a few more leaks just so we have enough for one Zing Zap Spiced Cola. Just to have on hand in case we want to make that at a random point. What else do we want? We want to get some milk and cocoa. Yep, for sure. And then once we get enough leaks, once we get 20 leaks, I'll swap out Dugtrio for Venusaur maybe. Get some more honey. We also need to swap in for Meowscarada, get some more potatoes and stuff. Getting some more apples. Actually, no, we don't need apples. We're in a good spot on apples. What do we need? Yeah, we could use some more milk and cocoa. We're actually good on sausage. We don't need Charizard at all. Honey, we could use a little bit more. So I think I'm going to swap Charizard out for Venusaur right now. We could use some more oil. We've got enough coffee beans for pretty much everything. Nothing that we would need more coffee beans for. Yeah, no, we're good on coffee beans. More herbs. We could use some more herbs and some more honey. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. We will swap in. Actually, I'm going to put Dragonite on the team. I do want to see if we can get enough berries to actually complete this mission. Which, speaking of, we do need to figure out what we're going to use 100 candies on, and I have no clue. Cook 17 times is going to get us 1,740 Dream Shards. Go to bed on time 5 times, another 15 diamonds. I don't think we're making that one. I don't think we're going to get enough berries to make that one. But I do want some herbs. I do want some herbs. I'll get some of those later. We'll put in Venusaur for right now. Make sure we get the honey that we need. I am not concerned about getting herbs at all. Dragonite brings in entirely too much. So we'll put Venusaur in, get some honey, get some milk and cocoa, and yeah, we're in a really good spot. And then I'll swap out the Dugtrio for Dragonite to get some herbs whenever we get 3 more. And yeah, I think that's all we're going to do. We're just going to get set up for next week. That seems to be the right play. But yeah, Eevee Week 2024, I would say if I was giving my review, this year's Eevee Week went a lot better. In my opinion, I feel like I don't think there was a single day that I went without seeing an Eevee or an Eeveelution. Granted, we did use a few incense to get a couple of those. But even when I used the first Eevee incense, there was another Eevee that spawned. And then used the second Eevee incense. And we had 3 Eeveelutions to go along with it. There may have been one day where I didn't see a single one. Maybe one. But maybe I'm just not remembering an Eeveelution that showed up that day. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that we saw an Eevee or an Eeveelution every day, which is already better than last year. Last year, there were a couple of days where I didn't see anything. 0 Eevees, 0 Eeveelutions, and that felt terrible. Now, granted, I didn't get lucky enough to get a shiny, but shinies are not guaranteed in these events, which is I kind of like, because if everybody gets a shiny, then it's not really valuable and important. It's like kind of the whole thing of like, if everybody's special, then nobody's special, you know, that kind of thing. So I kind of like that shinies aren't guaranteed in these events. That's a good thing in my opinion. But we saw more. The skill trigger bonus was nice to have. It definitely helped, especially with Gardevoir, making sure that everybody had a ton of energy, except for that one day. We just had a really bad day that day. The extra bonus points were nice. Pseudo balanced is always fun to have. And I mean, that's really all we had this event, but Eevee Week is kind of a chill event. Not really a whole lot going on. And the fact that we could go to any island we wanted, to me, is always good when we can have an event where we can go anywhere we want. That's good. So all in all, I'd say for a chill kind of event, Eevee Week this year, Eevee Week 2024. You know what? I'm back and forth between an 8 and a 9, so I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 feels really fair. I don't know that there's really much. You know what? No. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That feels fair. I don't know that there's much they really could have changed to make it better. So, yeah, I hesitate to give anything a 10 out of 10 because there's always something that could be improved. But also based on your comments, it seems like a lot of people were seeing Eevees and Eeveelutions all the time, which is the main thing that should happen during Eevee Week. So I think they hit the mark pretty well. You know, maybe 1 or 2 tweaks here and there that I'm just not thinking of right now. But for me, solid 9 out of 10. I think this was better than last year. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next year. Eevee Week 2025. Gonna be kind of interesting. But that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, JP, Yte, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and hang out with a cool community of people. Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.